Impact Dance Company Hair, the short hairstyle for 2010. Okay, we're going to start with a parting your hair from the left over to the right. So you're going to basically go, we need to make a box of the part from eyebrow to eyebrow. So taking that part, make it nice and straight, you don't want it all wiggly, and then make a box in the back, right about there, right about at the crown of her head, and then the other eyebrow. Then when you're done, I would just go ahead and put this back so it doesn't get in your way. Now, when you're ready to start, use some hairspray so you can make this nice and smooth. You don't want stragglers, just hairs all over the place. This is a smooth hairstyle. Now you're going to start braiding. The braid goes right across the top of their head. It doesn't go back, it goes across. Make the braid nice and tight. Use the hairspray if you need it. She doesn't have bangs, so hers is pretty smooth, but if they have bangs, use the hairspray to get the hair to stay in place. So we're almost done with our braid. So when we're done, continue to braid it just a little bit, and it'll end right about there. And it's nice and tight. And then you're going to take the bobby pins and put them in. Sometimes you need only 2, but if their hair's a little thicker, go ahead and use 3 because you want it to stay in. Make sure, the most important thing, make sure your bobby pins match the color of your hair. You're not going to see these bobby pins on stage, so don't worry about it. But if it's blonde, you're going to notice it and her hair's darker. So make sure the bobby pins match her hair, your daughter's hair. Then spray it so there's no wispy pieces. When you're done with the short hair, when you're ready to begin, make sure that the hair is nice and straight. You don't, if their hair is curly, it has to be straight. This is a straight hairstyle. Now you've got to give it body. It has to have a poof on top. So make sure you have a comb so you can back comb a little bit. Now part the hair. She's already back. So part the hair right about the back, right at the back of the head. And then brush it up. And then I spray it. It will help make the bump a little poofier. So spray it and then just tease it a little. You don't have to rat it. You don't have to break hair, but just tease it. Now you're going to have a piece of hair over the front that's going to cover it. So make sure you tease it so it's nice and poofy. Don't worry about if it's ratty underneath, you're not going to be able to see. And then take that top piece of hair and make it nice and smooth over the bump. And even spraying it helps. Now for the short hair, you're going to go from ear to ear and basically pull it up. So take your comb. What I do is kind of pull it up that way. We'll go back and smooth this. See how it's a nice straight part pretty much right through there. And then go on this side and do the same thing. Brush any pieces down. And then I'm going to pull this nice and tight on the sides.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back and spray. Spray it so it's nice and smooth here. Now, if you need to go back afterwards and pin any pieces that come out, make sure you pin them. Now, using a pony that matches their hair color, you're going to put in the ponytail. And I kind of hold it at the top and pull it under. Now make this nice and tight. Again, they're going to be in this all day. Now, what you could do from here is tighten it, and then basically you can stick your, I usually use a comb that has a little bit of a stick on the end, a point, and I pull it through. So go through then and pull your bump up. Tightening the sides helps. And then take the comb and smooth it. If you have holes, spray it. That looks good, doesn't it? Then go back through, spray the sides. She's got a little bit of a hole right here, so I'm just going to fix that. Then, what you're going to do, is take an extra piece of hair, take the longest piece, so take it from underneath if you need to, and you're going to wrap it around, and you're going to cover the ponytail with it. They also sell ponytail holders that match the color of your hair at Ulta. So if you need to, match the pony to the hair, you can get them for $8 at Ulta. They're called Tony Tails. And then pin it. Don't worry about little pieces showing. We could fix them after. And make sure you spray as needed. And then go back through and make it nice and even. And there's the finished hair. Oh, I'm sorry, actually not the finished hair. At the end, you're going to go through and put those clips on, pretty much right where those bobby pins have went. And that is company hair.